sloppy, I'm inappropriate. I like hearing stories, I like the whole script. You're such a freaky girl, I love it.
Okay, here's another question. Oh yeah, hi, I'm Nikki New Hope. Welcome to Whole Life, aka Daddy Issues. Welcome to Whole Life. So the next question says, hey, you help a hoe out. You, my lovely lady, inspired me to make some money. I have recently been asked by a gentleman customer for 2 articles of clothing and a custom video to go along with the items I will send to him. Would $150 be selling myself short? And this goes along with one of the previous questions about selling panties for what price. It would all depend on what kind of custom content he's looking for, what is he asking you to do in the video, and how long. This is what I would say, and how long the video is in length that he wants. If he wants a 5-minute video and the content is something that makes me even a little bit uneasy, because I mean, I'm a vanilla ass bitch when it comes to all this shit. So a lot of shit I'm gonna charge extra for. A lot of shit. You want me to say your name in a video? Extra. You want me to fucking take my pants off in a video? You're never gonna see my fucking, it's very rare you're gonna see anything private. I mean, I'll show you my boobs, but it's gonna cost you extra. And definitely if you want me doing dead ass, like seriously. Like I mean, because I've been doing this so long, I don't have that same gung-ho, like, sex is so much fun, like everything's great, that you do now. Which, hold on to that shit for a long fucking time and make as much money as possible while you still feel like that, okay? That whole cheerleader fucking phase, that's that shit right there, okay? But because then you move out of that and you become a bitter, calloused bitch that likes to say no a lot. And every now and then I'll meet a customer that like in person, like that when our date begin, like throughout the course of our date, they'll just continue to ask me things that I'm not okay with, and that I've made clear that I'm not okay with it, but they'll continue to ask in different fucking ways because they think I'm gonna change my answer, which I absolutely never do. But it's just like at a certain point, I'm just like, do you get off on hearing me say no? Because me having to say no every fucking 5 minutes, it's not doing anything for your boner. Like, that's for fucking sure. And like, that's not on my part if I end up leaving here and you haven't gotten shit done. Like, that's what you get for being so fucking inquisitive. You know what I mean? Like, a couple questions though is okay, but some people will just fucking relentlessly, and it's like we're looking each other basically in the face missionary, like, the fuck do you mean you're asking me the same question for the 20th time just in different words? No. So, but anyways, so yeah, it depends on the content, the length, the articles of clothing. Like, how much did they cost you? Like, if he's asking you specifically for a pair of Lululemon leggings, right? And a goddamn Victoria's Secret bra with the rhinestones that's about fucking $150, like, no, bitch, don't do that. If he is asking you for a pair of dirty gym socks and a thong underwear or a fucking t-shirt or something that wasn't expensive, you know what I mean, at all, then fine. You know what I mean? You have to factor all these things in. Another thing would be day of wear. You charge more per day of wear. So the more days you wear it, the more you charge. I would say, 1 day of wear is your base price, right? So then 2 days of wear, add $50. 3 days of wear, double the original price. If not double and a half. So yeah, and so like in my opinion, depending on all that shit, $150 is reasonable. It's reasonable, especially if you're doing it on a site like eBay, like I said before, where you need the reviews, the good reviews. Then you're gonna have to settle a little lower sometimes to get those reviews. But once you have those reviews, you can tax. But you need the reviews first. You can see that just if you just browse the site for more than 10 minutes, you can fucking make that out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I tell you guys, out of all the sites that I tell you guys about, look at them, check them out, poke around on them, and ultimately decide on two or three. And then choose which one you're going to decide, you're going to focus on first. And give that one a week of your life. Treat it like it's work. Give yourself hours and that you have to be working on this. Okay, give yourself deadlines. Set a goal of how many things you're going to upload, or where you want to be with this, or amount of money that you want to have made with this, and do everything to complete that goal. And if at the end of the week it isn't for you, move on to the next one, because not all of these sites are going to be for you. I have about 2 or 3 of them that I have ever enjoyed. The other ones, sure, I might upload a few things here or there and make a little bit of money on them now and again, but because I don't like the site, I'm not going to end up making that much. It's not going to be that lucrative for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I just, for whatever reason, don't like the site. So I'm not going to spend time there. So you have to decide that for yourself, but don't space yourself too thin. I know it gets really exciting when you hear a list of sites like, oh my God, all these sites I can just put myself on all of them and be making money on all of them and I'll be a millionaire. No, because you're spreading yourself too thin, and nobody can possibly, unless you have a manager or a team behind you, nobody can possibly, unless you're just a fucking godsend OCD. Remember, I've told you there's exceptions to every rule, and I hope that you're one of them. But most people aren't going to be successful that way, and you're going to end up failing all of them. Because you spread yourself too thin, and you're not getting the payback that you are looking for. Because in your mind, I'm working so hard on all of these. But in each individual site's mind, you've only spent a little amount of time on each site. So what the fuck they don't know what the conglomerate of time you've spent on all of these sites is. So yeah, pick, focus, act like it's work, because it is work. And it runs out. Yes, there's kinks for everything, but you're not going to want to do it forever. I promise you.